Hey subbies, welcome back. Today I have for you this beautiful date night video right in time for Valentine's Day. If you'd like to see how I accomplished this look, keep watching. As always, we're going to first start prepping our skin. Here I'm applying some Maracujá oil along with the MAC softening lotion. Due to winter where I am, unfortunately my skin is extremely dry, so hydrating in the winter time is very important. Next, I'm applying my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer right over my T-zone area. I apply this where I do oil the most during the day, and I'm going to set that with a little bit of translucent powder from Mercier. In this video, I'm using the Born This Way line, foundation in Hazelnut and highlighter in Dark. It does go on at first real rosy, but it does oxidize down to match my complexion, as you will see in the video shortly. I'm also applying this using a stippling brush, and I'm just buffing that into the skin. Once I finish applying the foundation with a stippling brush, I then go over it with my beauty blender just to kind of buff it out a little bit more and to add a more airbrush finish. I also do a little bit of color correcting under the eyes with MAC Prolongwear NC50. Once I've finished color correcting, next I'm going to go over my areas that I would like to highlight using the Born This Way concealer in Dark. Once I am finished applying the product, then I'm going to use my beauty blender to buff that out. Now to contour the hollows and slim down my face, I'm using the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. This is in Dark. Once I finish applying the dark shade for contouring, I then go ahead and blend those two colors together, which is the highlight and the contour color, using my beauty blender, following by setting the highlighted areas with my translucent powder. Once again, I'm using the Mercier. Alright, and now into our eye look. I did go ahead and complete my brows off camera. For this look, I did use the Paintpot in Layin Low by MAC, and I'm using the Urban Decay On The Run palette. The colors I'm using is Back Alley, Rendezvous, and Zone. Now for For the lid color zone, I would recommend spritzing your brush with water or Fix Plus. The shadow does have a lot of fallout. It kind of seems like a twist between shadow and pressed pigment, so I do feel while wetting the brush you may get and I'm going to line my lids using the Inglot number 77 jet black liner. I must say, of all the liners that I've used over the years, this by far is becoming my favorite. It just glides over the lid and it does not crack over time. Alright, once I finish applying liner, I'm just going to use my favorite mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I like this because it does not leave a clumpy look and it's something buildable. The lashes I'm using today is from Amazon and it's in the A06. Unfortunately, I do not remember the vendor. Following that, I'm going to just gel down my brows using a clear brow gel and removing my shadow shields. To line my waterlines, I'm using the MAC NC liner. This is an NC50. This I received at a pro store, but you can use something similar that you have on hand. Now once I've finished the eye look, I'm going to go ahead and contour using MAC Studio Fix in NW58. I'm using this to contour the areas that we used the Anastasia cream contour kit earlier. After that, I'm going to go over my face using my regular powder in NW48. For blush, I'm applying the MAC Dolly mix. I know it's kind of scratched off in the back. And to highlight, I'm going to use the Milan Tantastic highlighter that could be purchased at your local drugstore or Walmart. Now to finish off our look, I'm using the MAC Fix Plus in Pinklite. This has a little bit of reflex glitter in it, and I just love how it just sets the makeup. Of course, I'm going to press that in using the opposite side of my beauty blender. And to finish it off with our lips, I'm using the Colouredraine Fever. Unfortunately, I could not find my Night Moth or Current liner, which is what I would have used. So I'm just using the liquid lipstick as a liner and lipstick. And of course, before we have our completed look, I'm just using some perfume. My favorite currently is the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. Of course, you could use whatever you have on hand. Just make sure you're smelling nice. And here we have it, the finished look, hair and all. Of course, the dress I just threw on is from Charlotte Russe. Got it for maybe less than 20 bucks. Of course, guys, do not forget flowers. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely share. Hope to see you in the next video.